Hi there, I'm Handy Jeff, and this is a $3,000 Jeep Wrangler. Come along with me and let me show you exactly why I got it for $3,000, why I'm excited that it's going to be a great addition to the channel. It's something that I'm going to be able to build and you guys can follow along with. And obviously it needs some work because I got it for $3,000. So let's check it out. First off, if you check this thing out, it is a 98 TJ and it's a 4-cylinder 5-speed. That is exactly 120 horsepower. And let me tell you, it is very slow. I've owned a few TJs in my day and I've always had the 4-liter, but it is this bright satin jade, I think is the technical term. I'm sure if I'm wrong, because Jeep people are crazy, they're gonna tell me all about how I got that wrong. And it's me, I'm Jeep people, in case you can't tell, I have a Gladiator. But also, this little guy, obviously for $3,000, it's something that's gonna need some work. You can see here, we've already got some turn signal. Actually, this is a side marker. This is the turn signal bulb that I just replaced. This is missing all of the fender flares except for one, and I'll show that to you here later. We open this bad boy up, and you can see I've already torn part of the dash apart, and the reasoning for that is because of me having to figure out why the taillights wouldn't work. And I will show you a Snapchat of that right here. I seem to have lit the wire gremlin. See this flash fast? It have power. Pull light out. Odometer go off. No power to light. Close it up, odometer come back on. Power back to light. I don't know what to do with my hands. Anyway, that's from my personal Snapchat. If you're interested in following me, comment down below and I will definitely let you know what my username is. But the most unappealing thing, this has had a lot of frame repair, but Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no tub. You can see here, we're gonna have to break out the welder to fix the tub, and it's just identical to this on the other side. So I've got two of the body mounts holding this on to the frame, so that's awesome. But I have a new body lift and stuff that we're gonna put on it, because you might as well replace it while you're down there. We're missing an interior door handle here. We also have a weird safari tops that somebody put on and literally bungeed on using bungee balls. All of the soft top hardware is gone, as you can see, for the original, which sucks because it's like, man, now how am I gonna end up putting a soft top on here? It came with some skins of a soft top, but I ended up ordering a best top. We'll do that another time. Had some real issues trying to figure out why this light worked on the driver's side, but on the passenger side, it did not work. It just didn't make any sense to me, and I found that out. Once again, here's a Snapchat from yesterday. I'm the smartest man alive. For some reason, there's this little extension, and they don't match up. Like, one of those prongs is supposed to be in the other spot. So I just plugged it straight in, and it works. And I have right here, and I have turn signal this way. Now I just have to replace the front bulbs. Dear Lord. And you can tell that this has been banged around a little bit. We've got this little guy here that obviously has hit something. Bring you around to the front here. We're gonna be putting a door handle on and everything. Whoever put these lights on, they didn't wire them to a switch. They just left the wires dangling right there. Obviously this wasn't used for what it was intended for. But I'm assuming by the way that this had one of those angry Jeep grills on, and there's a little dent here. There's a little dent over here. that it's definitely hit something. So, but I hate those angry Jeep grills. Some more turn signal wiring that we've got to do for both the turn signal and the side marker. Gotta love it. And the one lone fender flare. So we're gonna be replacing those as well. It's something that, you know, won't be too hard, but it'll be an interesting little thing. And this is just to get it street legal, you know? After that, the sky's the limit. But once again, no tub. Gotta love it so much. Man, I'm not looking excited or forward to doing that. Needs new weather stripping, new stuff. As you can tell, it spent most of its life outside in the sun because of how everything is. Sun bleached, but well, let's open up the hood and show you this beast that's underneath there. And who needs a hood holder when you've got a Jeep? Absolutely no one. All right, so this is a 2.5 4-cylinder hooked to a 5-speed transmission. You know it's a race car because it's got an aluminum radiator. No factory air conditioning. This thing has spent most of its life without having a top on it, I think. But this makes 120 horsepower. I believe it's 130 foot-pounds of torque, and it is a dog. Let me tell you about that. But it runs good and it doesn't leak anything, and I can't believe that with it having 100 and some thousand miles on it. I didn't really care a whole lot about the mileage, just because it's a Jeep and it's a toy. But what do you guys think? We're gonna do our first modification in this video right now because I've ordered 2 different covers for the fuse panel under the hood and none of them have fit. So check this out. As you can see here, this cover, it won't go on, and it's because of these here. So let's do some modifications. Everybody loves a good modification. So we're gonna have a little bit of a problem with this little guy here. We're gonna take care of that. Thanks to the handy dandy Milwaukee multi-tool, or roto-zip. I call it a roto-zip. And we're just gonna take off these little guys here. Should fit now. And if this is any inclination on how this project's gonna go, it's gonna be entertaining. So follow along, like, subscribe, let's make sure she works. All right, let's see if she works. You know what, maybe we didn't trim enough off. Let's set you down and we're gonna give it a shot. All right, so what do you guys think? Do you think I got a good deal on this thing? I mean, for $3,000 here in my area in Iowa, it normally would go for $6,000, $7,000, something like that. So I think I got a pretty decent deal. This thing's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be clapped out. It's gonna be a little adventure vehicle when it's all said and done. So follow along. Leave me a comment. Do you think I got a good deal? Because I do, or else I wouldn't have bought it. So if you're interested to see just how much abuse one of these things can take, follow along, and I'll see you in the next video. Handy Jeff out!